The secret to starting, even when you don't feel like it. Ever feel like you're stuck? Like you know you should be starting something, but you just can't seem to, start? Maybe it's getting in shape, or getting a new job, or eating better, or just cleaning your room. You can't seem to get going. But what if I told you the secret isn't about finding motivation or waiting for the perfect moment or even having the perfect plan? What if the secret is just moving? By the end of this video, you'll have a super secret trick that helped me and my friends transform our lives. A trick that turned working out from a chore to a super fun game. Trust me, this isn't just about exercise. It's about getting unstuck in anything you want to do. We've all been there, I get it, more than you know. For years, I felt like I was constantly battling myself. I'd scroll through Instagram, seeing all of these super fit, healthy people doing fun things and think, ugh, I should be doing that. Or I'd promise myself, on Monday, I'm totally gonna start a new diet. And then Monday would come and go. I'd hit snooze on those goals. I'd find a million excuses. Sound familiar? I'd used to think I needed to have everything figured out before I could even take the first step. Like I needed to know the exact right workout routine, the exact perfect meal plan, the exact best time of day to exercise. It was like I was waiting for a magic fairy to come down and sprinkle a little motivation dust on me. Newsflash, that fairy never came. No fairy dust ever showed up. And honestly, all that waiting just made me feel worse about myself. It was a vicious cycle of wanting to change, feeling overwhelmed, and then just doing nothing. There was a time not too long ago in my life that I was at my unhealthiest. This was about 2 months ago. I was eating takeout almost every night, barely moving, and just generally feeling blah. I remember one specific evening, I was trying to decide what to eat for dinner, and I literally felt my heart pounding just from the effort of choosing between pizza or Chinese. That was my wake-up call. I was so out of shape that even a simple decision felt like a marathon. It was embarrassing, and honestly, it was a little scary. That night I cried, not because I was sad, but because I was so frustrated with myself for letting things get so far. That's when I knew something had to change, but I still had no idea how to actually start. This is where the game changer comes in. One night I was on a video call with some of my old friends from college. We were all complaining about feeling old or getting out of shape, and someone jokingly said, we should do like 100 push-ups a day or something. And that's when it clicked for all of us. Okay, seriously, what if we did a 100 rep challenge? Here's how it worked. Every single day, before midnight, each of us had to record ourselves doing 100 reps of anything. It could be 100 push-ups, 50 squats and 50 lunges, or maybe 20 sit-ups, 20 jumping jacks, and 50 arm circles. It didn't really matter. The only rule was 100 reps with video proof uploaded to our group chat before the clock strikes midnight. If you missed it, you were out of the challenge, and you had to buy everyone else in the group dinner. And because we all grew up on How I Met Your Mother, it became a slap bet challenge, and everyone gets to slap you too after dinner. We were stupid boys, what are you gonna do? Sounds simple, right? It was. That's what made it so powerful. In the beginning, some days were hard. I remember one night, it was almost midnight, 11:45 p.m. I still hadn't done my reps. I was tired, I was watching a show, all I wanted to do was just go into bed. But then I saw a message pop up in the chat from my friend Andy. Just uploaded mine, don't see Tristan's yet. And suddenly I was off the couch scrambling to do 100 squats. I felt that competitive fire ignite. This challenge was the perfect mix of two super important things, accountability and fun. Accountability. Your friends got your back. Knowing my friends were waiting for my video and knowing that I'd lose if I didn't do it was a huge motivator. It wasn't just me versus myself anymore. It was about me and my friends doing this thing together. We cheered each other on, we teased each other about missing the challenge, we joked about our sweaty videos, and we even started to give each other ideas for different reps. A couple of guys in the group were actually really fit, so they naturally took more of a coaching role, helping people with their workouts. One was actually a personal trainer, so that kind of made sense. It built a community, and that feeling of not wanting to let your team down, that's powerful. And the fun part? Turning it into a game completely changed my mindset. It wasn't, oh, I have to work out today. It was, okay, I'm not gonna lose the challenge today. Or, what unique exercise can I surprise the group with? Some days I do 100 bicep curls with soup cans. Other days it was 100 wall sits, which was surprisingly hard. It became this playful competition, and because it was fun, I wanted to do it. Our friend Alex was really into archery, so he would do a lot of exercises that would improve his arrow shooting. Our other friend Dan had shoulder tightness, so he would do a lot of rubber band shoulder pullbacks to strengthen his rear deltoids. This was a huge trick from psychology. When you make something a game, your brain sees it less of a chore and more of an exciting activity. You don't need the perfect exercise routine, especially when you're just starting. For so long, I thought I needed to follow some super complex plan, tracking every calorie, spending hours at the gym. But that overwhelming feeling often stopped me before I even began. The 100 rep challenge showed me that just moving your body consistently is way more important than doing the perfect workout once in a while. You know what happened? After a few weeks of doing 100 reps a day, I started feeling better. My clothes started fitting looser, I had more energy, and honestly, my mood improved. And because I felt better, I wanted to do more. Those 100 reps were just the tiny spark that lit a much bigger fire. Think about it like building a house. You don't start by painting the walls, you lay down the foundation. Those 100 reps were my foundation. And the cool part was that there was video evidence of progression and improvement. Watching my first video of me doing push-ups with horrendous form and barely able to do 20, to watching a video more recently where I'm doing perfect form push-ups and doing 50 reps seriously surprised and motivated me. This next part is super important, so lean in. We often think motivation comes first, then we do the work. Like, once I feel motivated, then I'll start working out. But that's totally backward. What I learned from the 100 rep challenge is that the work itself creates the motivation. When I started to do those 100 reps, even when I didn't feel like it, I would finish and feel a rush of accomplishment. That feeling, that sense of I did it, that's what made me want to do it again the next day. It was like a little reward system for my brain. This is a concept from philosophy and psychology. Action precedes motivation. You don't wait for inspiration to strike. You start and then inspiration follows. It's like pushing a car. It's hard to get it moving at first, but once it starts rolling, woo, it's much easier to keep it going. This just start moving idea didn't just stop at exercise. It started to bleed into other areas of my life. I remember looking at my messy desk one day feeling totally overwhelmed. My old self would have just sighed and walked away. But the 100 rep challenge popped into my head. I thought, what's the 100 reps for my desk? So I started a timer for 5 minutes and I just started putting 100 things away. Throw away 20 little pieces of trash. Organize 20 pieces of items. It sounded silly, but suddenly the task felt less daunting. And before I knew it, my desk was actually looking pretty good. This was the power of momentum. Once you get that tiny bit of movement going, it creates a ripple effect, like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but it picks up speed and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I told you there was a big payoff, right? The 100 rep challenge helped me get started, it helped me build consistency, and it even helped me tackle other areas of my life. But the biggest payoff, the one that truly transformed things for me, wasn't just about physical changes. It was about building bulletproof self-trust. Every single time I completed those 100 reps, especially when I was tired or unmotivated, I was showing myself that I could set a goal and follow through. I was proving to myself that I was capable, and that feeling, that internal strength and belief in myself, that changed everything. It wasn't just about losing weight or getting stronger. Those things definitely happened, but it was about realizing that I'm capable, that I can overcome resistance, and that I don't need to wait for perfect conditions to start living the life I want. That confidence, that feeling of empowerment has impacted my healthy relationship with food, my mindset when things get tough, and my ability to build on positive habits. It's the foundation for true transformation. Just 100 today. So my friend, what 100 reps are you gonna do today? Don't overthink it. Don't wait for motivation. Just pick something, anything, and do 100 of them. It could be 100 steps around your living room. It could be 100 stretches. It could be standing up and sitting down 100 times. The point isn't to be perfect. The point is to start moving. To prove to yourself, just like I did, that you can take that first step and then watch what happens. That small action, that tiny bit of momentum can truly be the start of something amazing for you. Are you ready to get started? Let me know in the comments below what your 100 reps are gonna be today. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on transforming your life one small step at a time. And if you wanna see how I lost 45 pounds in just 2 months by focusing on the work I do when nobody's watching, you can click on the video here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.